Good evening. Today we're looking at using formulas. No, not that kind of formula. So I guess we should define what formula is when we're talking about it. There are lots of definitions for the word formula. Okay? The one that we are going to use is a general fact or rule expressed in letters and symbols. There are lots of different formulas in science and math that you have seen and will see in the future. Let's take a look at some of those. I believe last year you looked at the speed formula. Speed equals the distance divided by time. Okay. We also all know the formula for area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle equals the base times the height. Soon we will be looking at the interest formula. The simple interest formula is the interest equals the principal times the rate times the time in years. Now, what's great about that is you don't even have to know what those words mean. As long as you are given the principal is, the rate is, and the time is, you can solve for interest. Formulas are a bit like substitution in any sporting event. If we look at basketball, every basketball team is made up of 5 players that are on the court at one time. There's a point guard, there's a power forward, there's a shooting guard, there's a center, and there's a small forward. Each player is like a value. They bring different things to the court. Different players in different positions create different results at the end of a game. If we look at a specific team, let's look at Golden State. They had a pretty good year this year. So some of the players that they have are as you see here. Now, they could play these 5 players and come out with a probably pretty decent result for a game. But if they decided they did not want Steph Curry as their point guard, the result might be just a little bit different. Let's not put that guy in. So using formulas is just like when we substitute players. I know that the formula to find the area of this rectangle is area equals the base times the height. What I don't know are the values yet. So let's look. We have an 8. I'm going to name that the base. So the base is 8. We have a 6. That's going to be the height. I still don't have a value for the area, but what I know is the area equals base times height. So the area of this rectangle is 8 times 6, which means the area is 48. Now let's look at a science example. I believe in 6th grade you studied density. Density equals mass divided by volume. So if we wanted to find the density of this rock that we're looking at, first we need to know the mass, then we need to know the volume. If you look to the left, it tells you the mass of this piece of obsidian is 7.8 grams. That's how much it weighs. The volume of this piece of obsidian is 3 grams per centimeter. And while I don't know the density, I do know that density equals mass divided by volume. So I can substitute the values that I have for mass and volume and find density. Density then equals 2.6. Now it's your turn. Here are some problems that you guys can work and practice using formulas.